opening address, Charles Bunker, Reform UK.
Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have to admit to not being this nervous since I stood just there about 50 years ago now to turn around and see my wife walk down the aisle. So if my voice trembles, it's trembling as much as it did that October. But she and I have been dating 55 years today. I'd first like to start by saying thank you to Churches Together, to John Richardson, who I haven't seen tonight, for organising this, to Chris for organising it, to Katie and Jane. Thank you very much indeed, and thank you to you for coming. I'd also like to pay tribute and thanks to my colleagues down here. It is not a nice time to be a candidate in this election. There has something that has happened, has changed in our society. Perhaps we've lost a little bit of that golden rule, treat each other as you would like to be treated. But I tell you, it's tough on that stumping ground. People have been literally very rude indeed. So to each one of my colleagues here, let us please pay tribute, because when you put a target on your back, it's not very pleasant at the moment. So a little bit about me, please. So I went to school over there when I was 5 years old. As I said, I dated my wife when she was 14 in Ex-Votos, the youth club here. I got married here. My children were christened here. My dad was carried out from this church when he went to meet his maker. I've worked for the council here, plotting lampposts. I've measured sewers here. And I even spent one fantastic time as a lifeguard in Hitchin swimming pool. So this town is in my soul. I feel really, really passionate about this town. And it seems to me that our society is under threat. That's why I'm standing here. I feel our culture, our heritage, our history is threatened. I feel our tolerance that we have for one another, respect, the rule of law, are all under attack. And that is why I am standing here, because I feel Britain is broken. And I can just give you a list of broken Britain. Let us remember the Windrush scandal. Let us think about Grenfell Tower and the civil servant who said, I'll amend the law when you show me the bodies. Let us think about the people that committed suicide in the post office scandal, or the boys who were treated like they were victims of Joseph Mengele during the blood scandal, of which 2/3 are now dead. Let's think about the grooming gangs. The grooming gangs, the young, vulnerable girls who the civil servants and the leaders of our country knew were being abused. And then let us remember little baby P. Little baby P cried, was killed by a mum, and said, "Why does nobody love me?" That is the state of our broken Britain. And we now have a major problem with immigration. I'm talking about housing. We have a major problem with housing. And we have a major problem with our hospitals, which we cover tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we have serious problems in this country. I don't believe I know all the answers, but I think I've got the experience to be able to help this town on the journey for a better future. Thank you.